Hey everybody, what's up from Pokemon Classics, reminding you that the classics never go out of style. A little bit different video today, but today is Black Friday, one of the biggest holiday shopping days of the year. And as a Pokemon collector and a fellow enthusiast, I've had my eye set on a lot of different items, some of them for card protection, storage, display, and even just some fun stuff. And I thought I would share some of these with you in case you're out doing some shopping, either for yourself or maybe for that special someone. These are all items that I think any Pokemon collector or enthusiast would enjoy. Anyway, we'll do a rapid speed run of a bunch of the different deals here on Amazon with their Black Friday sale. And a quick disclaimer, with Amazon sales, often they do a number of different items on a temporary sale through the Black Friday weekend. And some of these items are actually shifting by the hour, where they'll go on sale briefly and then they move on to other sort of lightning deals. So I apologize if these prices aren't 100% accurate by the time you watch this video, but there's some really cool stuff here. Anyway, guys, let's roll into it. All right, first up, I wanted to highlight some different items that are good for card protection. And first of all, sleeves. Everybody loves sleeves. You gotta protect your cards with penny sleeves. And this really isn't a bad deal. It doesn't seem to be on special sale right now, but this is a 10-pack of 100 sleeves, making it 1,000, which I think is a good number. You can really never have too many sleeves, for $13.65. Now, sleeves aren't enough. We also need to store them in something a bit more sturdy, something more rigid. And there's really two different options people will go: top loaders and then card savers. We'll talk about each of those. And this is a pretty good deal here. The BCW makes a quality top loader. These are your standard size 3-inch by 4-inch, accommodating Pokemon cards really nicely. And $19.37 for the 150 count of top loaders. Not too bad of a deal. If we're looking at what's available through the Amazon Prime Black Friday sale, I did come across this, and this is 200 top loaders and 200 penny sleeves, so you get them both in tandem, which is going to be a little bit of a savings. I really can't speak to the quality of this off-brand though. Ratings look pretty good. There's a 5-star rating there with 67 ratings in. So 25 bucks, not a bad deal. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that prefer card savers, and these are the semi-rigids. Now, me personally, I think either of them works, but there is one clear advantage to card savers, in that these are the types of storage that you want if you're intending on sending cards to grading. I know a lot of grading companies out there will only take cards submitted in semi-rigid card savers. So I've actually never used these Ultra Pro ones, but this was looking like a really nice deal at 25% off for Black Friday. And at $15 for 200 of them, that's one of the better deals that I've seen. Now, personally, I've used these card saver ones from Cardboard Gold, and I absolutely love these. They're very high quality, and you know exactly what you're getting. But if you look at the price difference, this is a 50 count for almost $10. So if you did the math and you bought 4 of them, you're looking at spending about $40, whereas the Ultra Pros right now are only 15 bucks. So I might try these out. Again, doing so with a little bit of caution. I've never actually used them before. One thing that I have used before, and I swear by, is if you're grading cards with PSA specifically, these are the sleeves you want for your graded cards. These are the perfect fit sleeves from Cardboard Gold, and I've never seen them at this good of a price before. $5.80 for a package of sleeves, and if you guys have seen these before, they work really well. They just like cohere perfectly to the card. You can hardly even tell that the card is sleeved. So pretty good deal there. I'm probably going to pick up some of these. Next, for all of those of you out there that are sealed collectors, if you got booster boxes or ETBs, there's some plastic acrylic boxes to keep those protected. And I know Pat Flynn has talked about these on his channel before, and they look really cool. I need to pick up some of these since I do have some booster boxes in my collection. And this one here is $25.99. Not really on sale right now, but there does seem to be a coupon that you can snip down at the bottom. And I think it's really cool. Like, if you're going to display booster boxes, what better way than to keep the dust off of it, keep the wear and the grime off of it. And these just look like they're pretty high quality. And I believe they have one here for ETBs. So if you're more of the modern collector, unlike myself, and you have some ETBs, Elite Trainer boxes, they have one specifically sized for that as well. A little bit more expensive though here at $28.99. Still kind of a cool pickup if you're looking for some card storage. I'm passionate when it comes to card storage and organization, And this box by BCW is one that I've been looking at for a while. It's been sitting in my shopping cart, and I'm excited to see the price finally drop on this thing. Usually it's about $60. Right now it's on sale for $40.62. So I'm finally going to be able to pick up one of these. And I really like the concept of having all the different cardboard boxes that slide in and out. You can easily label the outside edges for quick and easy access to know exactly which cards you're pulling. And I think this is something that's going to work out really well for me and my organizational system. Now, there's a lot of different cardboard box options that are available, and this is another one that I use regularly. I do have a couple of these large monster boxes that accommodate over 5,000 cards, but they get really heavy and cumbersome. So I don't know if this is right for everyone, but if you have a lot of bulk and storage, might be something to look at, and for $20 even, not a bad price. Now, this one is one that I would recommend though, and this is actually how I keep a lot of my cards stored, especially my higher end cards. I keep them in sleeves, in top loaders, and then these boxes are specifically designed to accommodate those standard top loaders and still be able to close. Now, you have to keep in mind these are just corrugated cardboard boxes. They're not meant to be like the industry standard of fanciness, but they're very effective and very cost effective for what they are. And they even make them for graded cards as well. If you're like me and you have a big graded inventory that you're trying to keep organized, keep the dust off of it, these boxes work beautifully. Now, obviously, some people out there prefer the much fancier route of using one of those foam insulated Pelican cases. Don't get me wrong, those are really nice. But again, if you're looking for something that's a bit more cost effective, these work beautifully. Of course, we need to talk to all of the binder collectors out there, those of you that are collecting raw cards and looking at storage options. First thing I would recommend is stay away from metal 3-ring binders. They eat cards. They get little binder dents, especially if they don't close properly. Stay away from that. These are the ones that you want. You want the Ultra Pro binders, and they are amazing. Now, in particular, I really like these ones that have like the fake leather exterior that's squishy. They feel a lot better in the hands and a lot more professional than the hard plastic exterior ones. I'm really digging this Pikachu one. It's got like the black on yellow type of look, and I think it stands out really well. Another one is this Pokeball binder. A little bit more expensive, but again, you get what you pay for when it comes to these types of binders, and it's just looking really nice. And then one that I have in my personal collection, it's a bit difficult to tell, but there's an outline of Pikachu on here. And again, this is what you want to get from a binder. You don't want to have those 3-ring metal binders possibly damaging your cards, because that eliminates the entire point of having a binder in the first place. So again, if we're going to be storing those cards, we want to do so in a safe way. Of course, it's not just about storing your collection and keeping it safe. It's also about displaying your collection. And if you guys know me and you've watched this channel before, you know I like to display some of my cards and have a Pokemon theme to my office area here. So next, I've got some items for that. All right, the first item I wanted to feature were some PSA graded card stands. And these ones from Ultra Pro look really nice. They're low profile. I think the black is a nice finish. However, I don't think I could recommend these just due to the price. At $23 for a 10-pack, that's pretty expensive. Rather, on the channel, I've often recommended these acrylic easel style stands, which I think are a much better value. Now, obviously at $8 for a 10-pack, there's a lot of cost savings there, but I also find them more versatile. Not only can they accommodate PSA graded cards, but they can do CGC or other grading companies. You could even take cards that are raw, sealed in perhaps a card saver or a top loader, and display those if you wanted to go that route. So much better value in my mind with these easel style stands. One of the things that I really like to do with them is use them in combo with these floating wall shelves. Now, in the past, I bought some of these from Target. I've never used this particular brand, but right now this is a 2-pack for $17.59. Seems like a really solid deal if you ask me. And they have the little lip on the edge of the shelf. You can line up your cards there and display them. Great way to decorate an office or a gaming room and rotate in and out some different cards throughout the year. That's something that I really like to do personally. And if you want to get even more fancy than that, there are these step acrylic risers that I've used in the past. I think they work beautifully. And if you want to do like a multi-tiered setup, you can have one row of cards in the front, then go up and have a second row on the first stair, then another on the next stair, and then you get some of that depth and multi-dimensionality to your collection. One of the other things that I really like that you've seen me recommend on this channel before are some actual wall-mounted PSA card display cases. And these I absolutely love because they look so professional. They have hinges on them, there's a locking mechanism, and and a nice glass surface on the front to keep your cards protected. Now, this isn't the same brand that I've used in my own office, but looking at the reviews and the photos, they all seem to be relatively the same. And again, I'm a big fan of these. They come in a variety of different shapes and sizes. This is the horizontal orientated one where it opens vertically and accommodates 36 cards, not 60 cards, 36 cards, which I think is a great number because a lot of sets, especially when we're talking the holographic sets and early Wizards of the Coast, come in roughly 16 to 18 holos, so you could easily get 2 sets in one of these cases. Now, they also have some smaller cases like these ones that accommodate 8 cards, and I think these are kind of cool. I always thought it would be fun to do like a mosaic style where you have like multiple different cases spread out on the wall. Obviously a bit more expensive to go that route. This is $33.99 for one of these 8-card cases. Nevertheless, if you have an office, if you have a room and you want to display some of your collection, this is a route I would definitely recommend. They look great. There's so much cool stuff to highlight that I didn't really know what to call this next category, so we'll simply refer to it as other fun stuff. I think it's exactly what the title says. It's a lot of fun. Now, I know plushies are a favorite out there amongst a lot of collectors, and they could be treated as their entirely own genre of Pokemon collecting, but I absolutely love them, especially as display pieces. And how can you not love these Christmas edition Kanto starters? You've got the Pikachu wearing the Santa hat. Absolutely love that. Interestingly, the Charmander is on sale right now for $15.99. He's got his winter hat on. Got to protect that tail flame from the winter snow. Then we've got Squirtle. He's got the earmuffs on. And then I think the Bulbasaur is also on sale here, wearing something of like an elf North Pole style hat. I think getting all 4 of those together and using them as Christmas decorations would be a really cool idea and something that I might have to incorporate into my own decorations here at my home. Last time on Amazon Prime Day, I missed out on these ones, the Umbreon and the Espeon, so I might have to pull the trigger on those and get something that I missed out on previously. I'm a big fan of the Evolutions, and if you guys have watched this channel before, you know Umbreon is my personal favorite. Snorlax is another one that I've been watching for a while, and I'm happy to see that Snorlax is on sale again. And then I know Gengar is another one that is a fan favorite out there, so Gengar not currently on sale, but it's one in my cart that I'm watching as well, along with several others. Another item that I think is really cool as either a practical usage or as a decoration are throw blankets. And I actually have a couple of these lining my couch, and it makes it look like a Pokemon couch, and I think that works really well for that. Easy to take off and clean and then to put back on. This one also has the starters, a little bit cheaper though. This one's on sale for $19. And then this one I liked. I think I like the pattern on this one a little bit more, even though it's a bit more expensive at $25. Next item on this list is playmats, and I think playmats are really great to use as like backgrounds, especially if you're filming or you're doing product photography and you're using that background to showcase cards. And so I think the Pikachu one would work well with my channel branding since all my logos have Pikachu on them. I currently use a Charizard one and I absolutely love it. The other 2 that I've been watching for a while is this Mew one, and I think it looks really cool, especially when paired with the Mewtwo one. To have these side by side or on opposite desks or in the same workstation area, I think could be really cool for developing a psychic theme around that desk space. Next, this is an item that I bought before, and this works really great as a decoration. Right now I have a Pokeball one and a Great Ball one decorating the stands for my speakers at my computer station. One of the things that I thought would be interesting to do with this is get one and put it onto my computer case with like all the cracked rippling coming off the glass. Otherwise, I think it could be used well for its intended purpose, which is meant to be a window sticker decal for your vehicle on the window. Anyway, I've used them as decorations. I like them a lot. Right now they're on sale at 20% off. Pretty high quality for these ones as well. Then the last item that I found, I'm not sure what to think about this. Reading the reviews were mixed. Some people really loved them. Other people were a bit more harsh. But this a glow-in-the-dark, lit-up LED Pokeball sign. I thought this could be cool for like a game room style setting or something to put up over a monitor. And in terms of the brightness, that's one of the complaints people had. As you can see, the star rating is 3.5 stars. But I'm interested. I might look for more stuff like this. Lastly, before we wrap it up, I have a few recommendations out there for anybody that's photographing their cards or doing videos for social media or running a YouTube channel or a business. These are things that I found really practical for doing product photography or videography. So the first item I wanted to feature was a light box for photography. Now this one is on the lower end and it's a good entry point in my mind, especially at just $35.99. But what I like about these types of boxes is they just fold out and usually Velcro into place, making them very easy to set up as well as to store later on. So if you're the type of person that's doing product photography for an eBay store or for Instagram, or maybe you're shooting short videos of your cards that you're posting on those social media accounts, something like this works really well. Now, one of the things I personally like to do is combine a light box like this with a rotating display stand. Often these come with a rechargeable battery where you just plug into USB and they'll rotate 360 degrees in a variety of different speeds and different settings. I like the ones with the mirror glossy reflective surface, and I think these are perfect for B-roll or for shooting short videos of different cards that you're trying to feature and to highlight. Now, if you want to get even more fancy, there's a lighting setup that I would recommend for doing product lighting, but also lighting yourself if you happen to be doing YouTube or any sort of streaming or social media type of work. These lights from Neewer, they're pretty small, but they work great for looking over cards. These ones come with RGB options as well, which I think is nice for doing different types of product photography. But if you take a couple of these lights and you combine them with these stands, they will need a different head on it. This is a microphone head, but these stands are only $14.95. I've bought them a bunch of times in the past for these types of lights. But then you get this type of ball mount head. Well, now you can mount those lights and have two of them and have them either on you as a subject, lighting you up from both sides and getting nice lighting that way, or you can angle them down onto a product if you're doing an overhead shot or an unboxing shot, and they're rechargeable. So for just about $100 each, to get a light setup like that that's able to be moved, that's able to have that versatility, that has RGB, that's rechargeable, that's portable, a lot of value there. Anyway, guys, those are just some of the many items that I've been watching, and I take a lot of pride and enthusiasm at finding unique and creative ways to store my collection, organize my collection, and even display some of it. So if you guys saw anything you like, I'll leave links down in the description below, but also return the favor. If there's anything you find while you're hunting for deals that you think would be of interest to me, definitely let me know down in the comments, because I'm always looking for creative new ways to display my collection and just enjoy the cards. That's what we're all here for after all. Anyway, guys, I'm Pokemon Classics, reminding you that the classics, they never go out of style. We'll see you all with the next video. Till then, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and stay well. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, I just wanted to say a quick thanks to my patrons for supporting the channel. If you have any interest in becoming a patron yourself, check out the link to my Patreon below. And for more market analysis videos, you can click on one of these two. They're pretty good, at least I think so. Anyway, you should go check them out. I dare you. I don't really know what else to say, so I'll just disappear now. Bye-bye.